Hey, and welcome to another Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
And we're continuing our little Halloween horror month with Jake's pick. Jake, please tell the audience what we're going for.
We're going to be watching. For some reason, I decided to go with the Rob Zombie Halloween and not the John Carpenter Halloween. This by no means doesn't mean I don't adore and love the a John Carpenter Halloween. It's fantastic. One of the all-timers. But I do really enjoy the Rob Zombie Halloween as well. Reimagining, whatever you want to call it. We'll go into depth, I'm sure, whether it worked or not. But I liked that he didn't make just a straight remake. He really... Questions he always had, watching it as a kid, he got to answer because he was given the tools to do it. I love that when he called...
Make the origin story.
Yeah. When he called John Carpenter, supposedly John Carpenter's like, yeah, what do you want me to say? Have fun. But yeah, I mean, it's
can't be worse than Halloween Curse of Mike Myers.
Yeah, I remember seeing it in theaters, being really psyched all day in college, and it was an August release. I feel like
Was late August.
yeah, late August, but really liking it. I feel like we're all fans of Rob Zombie here, musically and or as a director, and. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, this is the unrated director's cut. I feel like a lot of the DVDs a lot of them give you the option, but we're watching the unrated director's cut because Rob Zombie sure loves his alternate endings for his movies. But he can do that because he's the director, and I'm sure he oversees all the DVD stuff because he packs a lot of awesome special features on it. And do yourself a favor, after listening to our commentary, listen to Rob Zombie's commentary. He always does really, really fantastic commentaries.
You guys got anything to add about this film or Halloween in general before we dive right in?
I was always a huge fan. Like, I'm a huge John Carpenter fan, so I'm a big fan of the Halloween series, especially the first two because those are the ones that he really made. And like when this movie came out, I was a bag of mixed emotions because I was like, but I really like the John Carpenter ones, but I really like Rob Zombie. You're like, what am I supposed to do? So I sat down and watched the movie, and I was like, "This is a really well made movie." Mm-hmm. And like I like a lot of the choices that Rob Zombie makes, and I'm sure I'll get into it while we're watching it. I'm not a big fan of the humanizing of Michael Myers. I like the idea of him being just a straight up bad seed, and like just no emotion whatsoever right from Jump Street, and like always just like being a killer, not like showing him like kind of like slowly turning into one and like giving him like sympathetic reasons, like he had a bad family, all kinds of shit like that. Like I like the opening with John Carpenter's where it's just like beautiful family home and just you're seeing him from his point of view just stab. You
don't know it's like a little kid.
Yeah, and you don't know it's a little kid until it cuts to taking off the mask.
Yeah, and the look of the kid's face isn't like a scary look. It's like this kind of like bewildered
blank.
Look,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this does fill in the gaps, answer some questions.
And I do love me some Rush and Kiss.
Yeah. Just brutal. It's a brutal movie. So
and Danielle Harris,
Halloween alum herself. It's brutal. So prepare.
Strap yourselves in. We're about to open some motherfucking windows.
Josh, do you have...
Also, Michael Myers is my favorite of like the horror guys, like the Jasons.
Over
Freddys.
Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Over Freddy.
Yeah. And Leatherface.
I like the first Texas Chainsaw. But anyway, do you got anything, Josh?
Fan of Carpenter, fan of the Halloween series, not as much as Friday the 13th. Thought this one drags on way too long in the opening to get to the good parts.
Well,
and that's another like issue that I have with the the sympathizing with Michael Myers. Like, there's a lot that goes on before the movie really, like, quote unquote, starts. And
yeah,
but we do get to see the kid from Spy Kids getting the shit kicked out of him.
Truth. It's all right. Chris, start us off.
All right. So as Jake said, we have the unrated director's cut. I have the counter set to all zeros. Movie's ready to go. I'm going to give you a countdown and tell you to hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Ooh, it's a Dimension film.
Just like Scream.
Yeah.
It's like the opening of Eternal Darkness. But not. I forget. Do we ever get? We never get the classic theme, do we?
Oh yeah, yeah, we do.
Okay.
This is actually the main reason I chose this, just so we can listen to Kiss. That's the only reason I chose this over the Carpenter one.
I feel like Rob Zombie exists in the 70s.
Oh yeah. He basically says he stopped caring after the 70s, like for anything else, just movies, music, fashion. I think Rob Zombie covered this at one of like the rock honors they did for Kiss, and he played it with Ace Frehley and stuff.
Oh, nice.
It's a Rob Zombie alum as well from Devil's Rejects,
and alum from another film that we have commentated on.
That's right, Flat Top himself, Dick Tracy.
Eat lead, Tracy.
Yeah. That line right there, when I saw it in theaters, I could just hear people already getting ready to leave. They're like, nope, not interested. This is just,
Where's the Hallmark Family Rob Zombie film?
and Burning in Hell.
I would love... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It's waiting for its chance to shine, Sam. It's just waiting.
I would love to find out that Rob Zombie uses like some sort of pen name
Yeah.
to make happy, like...
Nicholas Sparks.
Yeah. Well, you know, like kind of like how Robert Rodriguez, you know, he's got like, you know, Machete, and he's got, you know, Planet Terror, and, you know, the Once Upon a Time in Mexico, you know, like all those movies.
Yeah.
But he also has Spy Kids.
I think it's also because Rob Zombie doesn't have kids, so
Yeah.
he has like no reason to... I mean, if he made... I hope he makes Broad Street Bullies.
Yeah,
That's an inspiring movie. That's an inspiring story.
If Spy Kids is a family film, I'm glad I don't have a family to take to that. Because that was dull.
You're not... it was a kid's movie.
Yeah, there are better kids' movies.
I never said that it was the best. I just said that it was a kid's
He's
movie.
just ready to slam Spy Kids. He's like, I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been waiting for
Finally. It's been years.
it has.
Sont les monts qui vont très bien ensemble.
You know, I'm pretty certain the dad has no concept of what it means to be queer.
Stepdad.
Yeah.
Okay, stepdad.
Might not even be stepdad, just like mom's boyfriend.
Is it a rat?
Is it a rat? Is that what?
Is it a rat or is it Splinter?
I'm so glad when he goes out because he's like the most annoying character in the
Yeah.
prologue.
He goes out pretty hard.
Which one are we talking about?
The
The annoying one.
Yeah. Flat Top. It's nice to see David Gilmour get some work from Pink Floyd, though. A young David Gilmour.
I'm pretty sure the kid that plays Michael was also in the
Hancock.
yes, and he's
Mhm.
like that shitty French kid.
Yeah. They had to recast him for 2 because he like had a huge growth spurt in between.
And speaking of Spy Kids, that kid was I forget his name, but he's the kid in Spy Kids.
Daryl Sabra.
Yeah,
He's also in John Carter.
1, 2, and 3.
Oh
for
yeah,
Spy
that's
Kids.
right, John Carter. There's your family film, Josh.
Yeah. They had kind of already broken up by the time he got that line out.
And only one bothered to move.
Fuck me! Fuck you!
Looks like Prune Face.
It's just a Dick Tracy alum.
Yeah. You should also follow Rob Zombie on Facebook. He always posts great things. Loomis is very different in the Rob Zombie versions.
He looks kind of like Obi-Wan from the prequels.
Yeah. But yeah, he's much more kind of a sleazy character.
Yeah,
in
and
these
you know,
films.
he's accused of the whole making a buck off of all the murders, and
He was my favorite character from these remakes.
oh no, I mean he's fantastic.
That
in
explains
it.
so much.
Yeah, good performance.
Yeah. But it's not the Donald Pleasance.
Yeah, it's not like the
It's not a pleasant character.
yeah. What's his name? Donald Pleasance.
Your excuse, Chris.
Yeah. His Loomis recognizes what Michael is from like Jump.
Yeah.
Do you ever see the network TV version where the added material between him and young Michael?
I don't know. I don't think I have.
Okay.
No.
No, I didn't really care about that.
He loves to kill them.
Puberty.
Ooh.
Yeah, pretend you're Tom Cruise in every movie ever. Good job. Remember Lockers?
I do.
I will say the Halloween theme is one of the most iconic, not just horror movie themes, but just one of the most iconic themes.
It was
of all
another one of
time.
those things, kind of like Jaws and Star Wars, where they played it without the theme, like the original version, and they played it with the theme, and they said it wasn't scary without the theme, you know? Just adds
Yeah.
another element to it.
But if you heard either this or the Friday the 13th tone, just completely out in the open, which would scare you more, you think?
This one would
This
because it's more associated with, like, I'm not as big as a Freddy guy, so
Well, Friday the 13th is Jason Voorhees.
Jason
Where
Voorhees,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
The Nightmare on Elm Street theme with the little girls playing the
Yeah.
jump rope thing, that's creepy as fuck.
That's creepy, yeah.
But then again, kids are creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, if The Shining taught me anything.
Yeah.
Especially little girls.
Did they always come in pairs and ask you to come play with them?
I wish that happened more often. Wait,
Not
not
age.
little not little girls. I'm just saying like two female. Damn it.
Beep. That's Chris backing up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Back it up.
now this is my Family Spy Kids movie I've been waiting for.
This is one of the most brutal deaths in the movie.
Yeah.
But no, seriously, this is the Spy Kids movie I've been waiting for.
This is Spy Kids 4 right here, starring Joel McHale and Jessica Alba. Right? Alba? Yeah.
They
Yes.
were in Spy Kids 4?
Yeah.
Again,
It was a
yes.
new family. This kid wasn't in it at all.
Now we know why.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, whatever. Robert Rodriguez had the girl Alexa Vega, the girl that played his sister in Machete Kills.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that was weird.
About as weird as seeing Danielle Harris's titties in this movie.
Yeah.
Where's Werewolf Woman of the SS? Where's that movie?
Oh
With
man,
Nick Cage? Well, maybe one day.
Yeah, that and Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Thing is, didn't they actually make Thanksgiving?
Yeah, well, but it wasn't like the same. Like I think it
Did
just
they?
there is a thanks. I think it's Thanksgiving.
But that wasn't the
But
one from
it's
the
like-
trailer in the
No, it's not.
Grindhouse.
I want to say it's not associated with that actual movie
Yeah.
or with the trailer.
Other than the ending, what's different about this version of the film?
I think there's a little bit more gore and mostly the ending. But I feel like honestly, I've seen this version so many times that I'm not even entirely sure what the
It's like
original one is. I think just mostly the Loomis stuff.
it's like asking me what's the difference with the different cuts of Blade Runner.
Fair
Well,
question.
Yeah, just stay away from whichever version has the voiceover, which is the theatrical. But is the theatrical the only one with the voiceover?
I
There
believe so. Yeah.
is the original thing
Yeah,
Which
the
was-
thing from another planet,
from another
Our
world.
world.
Yeah,
which
Of
is
course.
also
remade by Carpenter.
yeah. And I want to say also what the daughter his older sister is watching in the opening scene of the John Carpenter original Halloween. I want to say.
Honest to God, I haven't seen the original Halloween in like literally years.
It's been a little bit, yeah.
You killed a kid.
There was a parent-teacher conference because of it.
I'm busy being a whore.
Suck it. Remember in The Office? Is it a suck it? Is that what they call it? With what's his face?
Yeah.
You want to suck it?
I'm gonna suck it.
Yeah, suck it with the drum.
Yeah, man, that fucking sucked.
The downfall. The downfall of what's his face?
Well, he sells it to the DOD and makes like a shitload of money.
Well, yeah, but I mean at the time,
Yeah.
he's
That's his low point.
that's when Michael Scott loses kind of faith in him. Is that JFK? It is JFK.
Yeah.
No, it looks like a hippie.
Yeah.
You're a hippie. Yeah. Butts.
Remember in the second one, the second Rob Zombie Halloween, where he smashes a stripper's face into like a mirror, almost like Jason X style.
Yeah, I do. It was really good. Most entertaining. Love hurts. It's a funny little sign.
Clever.
What a weird way to put it.
Yeah.
I'm going to take my dick out, but I don't like you seeing it. It's a Michael Myers mask.
Would you prefer he was a furry?
Yeah, actually.
Was that Vincent Price on the TV?
No, that was classic Dracula.
Oh.
Ugh, candy corn. The worst candy.
Rob Zombie's
The worst kind of corn, too.
Rob Zombie's favorite horror movies are still like the old Universal ones. Like he's still such a fan of those black and white horror films. Those are Circus Peanuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are pretty shitty
I
too.
can't do those.
Man, he's got the worst candy possible.
Again, more sympathy for the demon.
I think for a kid his age, candy's candy.
I don't know, if I got candy corn and circus peanuts, I'd probably turn into a mass murderer.
Yeah, well, you're a bad seed then.
Well, duh.
No sympathy for you.
Never.
This is also the first.
Oh, he's gonna science the shit out of something.
This is also the first of the Halloween movies where they make Michael Myers like a fucking tree trunk. You know what I mean? Like in
Yeah.
all the other ones, he's not. Which is kind of what makes it scary. In like the original ones, he's not a big dude. He's never been a big guy.
Yeah, I guess Jason always looked...
Yeah,
Jason
Jason
was always
was
big.
a tree trunk.
Yeah.
You know, Freddy wouldn't make sense, but
Nope.
for Michael Myers, I mean, Tyler Mane does a great job in this.
So I guess I look at Jason and think, okay, Michael's got to look like that.
And they make a reference to it in this too when he stands up and they're like, Jesus Christ, what are you feeding this guy? But Tyler Mane has worked with Rob Zombie as well, so.
Oh, look, it's a high school prank.
It looks like Cousin It.
I can stand most kinds of stabbing and impalements. Stuff like that I can never get used to.
Throat slits.
Yeah.
It's a lot of blood.
Well, not that.
What time period is this supposed to be?
It's kind of just.
90s?
I mean, it's very 70s because, like Sam was saying, Rob Zombie loves that style. But it's about. I mean, by the time we see Laurie, I think they kind of drop the 70s vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, outside of vibe, is it like the actual 70s this is taking place in?
I mean, it would make sense, or like 80s, because they jump ahead to when.
I mean, basically, the only benchmark really so far that we have for what time period it is that Kiss is a band.
Yeah,
And the Kennedy painting?
that would have been early 60s.
But yeah, but what I'm saying, but yeah, Kiss comes after Kennedy.
Right.
And if we're going by Destroyer, that's like 76.
Yeah, so it's no earlier than 76.
Was it a bat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I feel like by the time that like Laurie is like a main character, it feels like current, times. So like early 2000s, right? This was like what, 2005?
This movie came out
2008.
8.
So around then. So like I could see this as being like 80s to 90s, cuz it is almost, it's like about what, like at least 15 years that he's in the.
I think it's usually like a 15 to 20 year jump. By the time Michael Myers is like.
Well, because Laurie is a baby here.
Yes.
So within the first like year or
Yeah.
so of her life,
Yeah, she's in high school.
and she's at least 15 to 18 later. So,
well, the problem also with the clothing design, like the 70s and 80s, unless you've got like a leather jacket and a mohawk cut, it's kind of hard to tell which time period you're in.
I also think that it was kind of an intentional thing of Rob Zombie's to leave it kind of ambiguous. Like, it's very, like, those headphones are very 70s.
Yeah, she's listening to vinyl,
Yeah. But also not be like, hey, everyone, it is the 70s.
Yeah.
By, like,
I think
putting like, the timestamp on
starting with God of Thunder. But then again, he's such a fan of that era that...
Yeah.
But vinyl was a thing in the 80s, too.
I mean, vinyl's a thing now if you really want to nitpick. But, like... But...
I think you'd be like, but it is more of a 70s thing.
No. I was just pointing out a but.
But there it is.
Oh, hey, look, he's doing a thing.
I like that it's all like beat up and decomposed when he finally comes across it years later.
Before this film, was that mask ever like an actual thing?
It's a William Shatner mask.
Yeah, that's how they came. In the original Halloween,
it's like turned inside out and like they put a wig on it.
Well, they tussled like what they did is they screwed the hair up and they painted it white. But it was a William Shatner mask in the original Halloween movie. It wasn't a thing. The problem is in the later Halloween movies, he started wearing a Michael Myers mask. So
because it stopped being a William Shatner.
Well, then they had a bigger budget.
Yeah, but nothing is scarier than the original William Shatner first Halloween mask.
Yeah,
but it still looks a good bit like this one, right?
I mean, essentially.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
it looks like a white face.
They go back more towards the. It's a classic Rob Zombie shot. They go back towards the look in this one than the later ones. I mean, in Halloween Resurrection, it's horrendous. And like later on, it's really kind of ridiculous looking.
Yeah, and they made like. The original one is like lacking a lot of details and stuff like that.
I think they also cut up they made the eyes bigger. I think.
Yeah. Like they changed it enough that you couldn't tell that it was Shatner.
Yeah.
Whereas like this has like furrowed brow and shit like that.
Yeah.
And like
Carpenter always jokes that he owes his career to William Shatner. Because they gave it to a prop guy. They said buy a mask, and he came back with, I believe, a clown mask.
Yeah, he had like 2 or 3 masks
and the Shatner mask. So he comes in and he's wearing the William. He goes in, has like the overall truckers thing, puts on the clown mask, and comes out, and everyone goes, "Ooh, scary! Huh? Yeah, that's pretty scary." Then he went in and put on the William Shatner mask and came out, and everyone was dead silent. They couldn't even like talk to each other. They were so terrified. They were like, "That's the fucking freakiest thing I've ever seen." And they're like, "Oh, it's decided."
Huh.
Yeah, because like everyone's like kind of either like creeped out or terrified of clowns, but I feel like it's really hard to like really justify why a person would be wearing a clown outfit, whereas like this, just a fucking generic face.
Yeah,
could have made it himself if he really wanted to.
Let's be honest. You run across Shatner in a dark alley with a knife, you're going to be terrified.
Yeah, he's probably a cannibal like Shia LaBeouf.
Oh yeah, totally.
Have you heard that song, Shia LaBeouf?
No.
There's a line in it that's like, actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf. Highly recommend everyone check it out. Man, that guy looks like a sleazeball.
Well, it's the 70s, Chris. They all did.
You're the 70s.
No, I'm the 80s.
Yeah, well, you're still a sleazeball.
Oh, yeah.
The 80s. Me personally, I don't know. I think we all kind of fall in different camps on this, or just really two different camps. I'm fascinated by that idea that Michael, and it's not as in like, oh, Michael's a good kid, but the idea that, he feels for Laurie.
I like that they don't announce the name.
Yeah,
just in case there are people that haven't seen.
Exactly. Yeah, and this is basically where the original Halloween. The beginning is
so like
5
2
minutes. Yeah, like 2 minutes where he, But again, that's Rob Zombie's thing. I mean, for me, the Rob Zombie 1 and 2, the first 2 Halloween movies, or the only 2 Halloween movies he did, are very much like Batman 89 and Batman Returns, where there's a lot. You can see there's a studio there, kind of like, hey, make it, remember it's the Halloween. And then it was a hit. Like, this is Rob Zombie's biggest hit. So with H2, or I keep saying H2O, with Halloween 2, the Rob Zombie one, they let him go off the fucking walls.
Yeah,
and
there's like a white horse.
It is fucked.
Motif.
It's fucking nuts. But his commentary really helps with that movie because I remember seeing the second one in theaters, and it is fucking just violent and insane.
I still don't see how anyone is supposed to sympathize with Michael up until this point.
Well, no, it's
This is a great shot. It's everyone's frozen,
yeah, but like
And-
the lights are still going.
and then I think he turns and looks, or that was a trailer moment. I can't remember, but yeah, it's creepy. I don't think sympathize isn't the right thing, and I don't think Chris was saying like sympathize.
You're taking the word sympathy too literally.
Yeah.
Like it adds meaning behind
Okay.
his psychosis.
Yeah,
That-
it's not.
All right, that makes more sense.
Yeah, like I like the idea. Like it's a slasher movie, or at least like the original. The John Carpenter ones. They're slasher movies. They're it's just a mook going after you.
A mook.
Yeah. Leave the backstory to like episode 3.
Yeah.
And I like don't try to explain his psychology to me. Like I like the idea of like Michael Myers is just a stone cold stunner and is just out to kill.
The worst thing is later on when they make it part of the cult, and it's like
Yeah.
a satanic thing and supernatural, and it's just so stupid.
Though there's shades of that in the network cut of the 1970s.
You and your
What-
fucking network.
if that's the case, I'm glad I haven't seen the network cut. 'Cause-
But they do tease it as early, theatrically speaking, they do tease it as early as Halloween 2, with like when they find like Samhain written on the chalkboard.
Yeah.
Isn't that the pumpkin
No, that's
demon
3.
thing?
3.
No, but I meant
Oh, Sam Hain?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like the Santa Claus of Halloween.
it's also the name of the band that Danzig formed post Misfits.
Before he was just Danzig.
Yeah.
And he's Danzig on the ceiling. I'll see myself out.
Yeah.
Danzig in the streets.
Danzig in the rain?
Danzig by myself.
Dancing in the dark.
Danzig with myself. Fuck you.
nothing visually abnormal. Have you seen the kid?
I will take that over the rat tails that were prevalent in the early 90s.
True. Okay. Yeah. As much as I hate his haircut there, Rat Tail would be worse.
I like because we're stuck with it. So I like we're in for the long haul until he really becomes the shape of the Michael Myers we know. But I like the slow descent that Michael goes through, and then when he finally you just see the shut off, like he just shuts down, and that's it.
Within the context of this movie, I think it's really well done.
Yeah.
I've voiced my opposition to it, but that's in comparison to the John Carpenter. Like taking this as its own thing. Yeah, it's great.
I mean, I totally like. I still love and what you're saying about like the original Halloween, where it's just there's no rhyme or reason to it.
Yeah, and I do think it's pretty ballsy to tell a Halloween movie almost entirely from Michael's perspective.
Yeah. And there he is.
That's
Machete himself.
He wanted to be in this movie so bad.
Machete don't clean floors.
Machete don't Janet.
Machete isn't killed by Michael Myers.
Machete learn.
Yeah. TV to the face.
Mikey,
no, Mikey.
I feel like that's the worst kind of
It
advice.
really is.
But hey, what does he know? He's being paid to clean the floors.
He's basically telling Michael Myers to become
Michael
what
Myers.
Michael Myers becomes.
embrace the inner
Yeah.
demon.
Comes back to bite him in the ass pretty hard.
Yup.
Well, that can't
Nibble,
be pleasant.
nibble.
Yeah. Malcolm McDowell. So great in this.
Yeah,
So he's a tree.
yeah, he's Groot.
Also, it's a shade.
I'd smack him just for that.
You won't see me.
You can't
won't
see me. Da, 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 da.
So this is where John Cena got his start.
Yup. Making him the most sinister. Oh, hey, look, it's Corey from Slipknot.
Yeah. I did my
Time, and I want out.
There was always a
So
rumor that
abusive.
in his wall of masks, he created all the masks for Slipknot.
Oh, that'd be
not
so
he,
cool.
I don't remember. I don't think that's true, but that was the thing that like if you look in his paper mache room later on with all the masks,
I'd be into it.
Oh, and also Sam, I remembered coming up in when he's older, there's some pretty heinous stuff that the guards do to a woman in the jail cell. I believe that was put in here. That wasn't in the original cut.
Oh, like the sexual abuse stuff.
Yeah.
Ugh.
How do you think this stacks up with the other Sherry Moon zombie performances? Because it's not something like she's playing. You know,
yeah, no, she's going way against type.
Yeah, she
here.
does a really good job.
It's really impressive, flexing
she's-
her acting skills.
You know,
Ooh, hey,
she's good in the fucking Lords of Salem. It's just that's a movie that's like a one perfect shot movie.
Yeah,
But it's just not.
you have to be really into Rob Zombie's style.
Yeah, the style is great. I'm not a huge fan, and I found myself like the
It's-
DJ scenes. I was like, I wish this was just a fun movie about DJs. Like
It's-
their
it-
rapport they
yeah.
have.
Play Misty for me.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
like
fucking awesome.
it's
I'm not bummed I own it. It's just
Yeah.
not my
I
favorite.
would equate it kind of to like Stanley Kubrick's Barry Lyndon. You know, it's Rob Zombie being like 100% cinematic style of
Yeah.
himself, but not necessarily trying to like tell a solid story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like really just focusing on the visuals.
Yeah, and there's a great scene where they had the King of the Rocket Men poster, and it bleeds
Yeah.
out of the mouth and the eyes. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I fucking love that. I'll watch that movie again in a heartbeat.
It's fucking crazy.
It gets my like film school boner going hardcore.
Well, it shows that like Rob Zombie is like learning,
Yeah.
evolving. You know, he's not making the same thing.
She remembers.
I
I
totally
wish-
forgot what's her name is in H2O.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Is it Michelle Williams? Is that her name, Michelle Williams?
I don't remember.
Heath Ledger's
Oh yeah. Michelle Williams. Yeah.
Oh my god, is that
Josh Hartnett.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking at the Laserdisc for H2O.
Yeah.
It's somehow more expensive than the original
I was trying
Halloween.
to explain to my mom about Laserdisc, and she was like, "What's a Laserdisc?" I was like, and my dad was like, "Margie, we never did Laserdiscs. Don't worry about it. you won't know."
You can never know.
The Bozics skipped the Laserdiscs.
Bozics missed out.
The Stones did not.
Yeah,
Stones did that. Stones did Betamax.
Sort
we
of
did
the Nolans.
beta. We did beta.
Stones never did HD DVD.
Me
Did you
neither.
get yours after or like during while the format was still going strong, or did you get it after the fact?
I got mine while it was still going strong because I was like, you know what? Like I waited, and I was like, you know what? It looks like HDVD is gonna win. So I got the HD DVD drive for my 360, and then like a month later, HD DVD threw in the towel. And
You
I was
should
like,
have.
God damn it!
You should have stopped by Blockbuster when it was closing because there was like I think at least 2 or 3 HD DVDs that were just under the counter that
Oh, yeah?
we couldn't do anything. We couldn't.
You know what sucks is that my HDVD drive got water damage, so I got rid of it.
Bummer.
And then, or I gave it to my brother because he's an IT guy, and like he was like, "Oh, I'll see if I can fix it up." And he was never able to fix it up, but he bought me a new one, new to me,
Yeah.
on eBay. And I grabbed it and I hooked it up, and Microsoft doesn't support it anymore.
Bummer.
Like it doesn't even work on my 360.
Some kid like years from now is going to be like you and be all about HD DVDs.
Hey, I will sell it to him.
Corn.
And Slipknot.
I do love the whole. I mean, it's obvious. If you listen to any commentary, that I'm all about like masks and all that kind of stuff, and it's fascinating to see him just retreat into that. This is a pretty horrendous murder.
Oh, speaking of Slipknot, did I tell you a couple weeks ago, I got bored at karaoke and like no one was there, so I signed up to do Justin Bieber's "Baby."
Oh, the Psychosocial.
But yeah, I pulled up the Psychosocial lyrics and I sang it.
Nice.
And to be totally honest, like I've been doing karaoke for years. I never get nervous going up to sing a song.
Yeah.
I was so fucking nervous.
Yeah.
Singing that song.
Hey, my name's Chris.
I did my time.
This is
something a little experimental for you guys.
Yeah, you just start getting really dry.
Yeah. I did my time.
Yeah.
But no, it turned out really good. People liked it.
Oh, this is Sherry Moon fucking sells this shit right here.
So wait, what provoked him?
I think she looked at the picture and he just was like fresh meat.
I do like that head.
But I think
tilt
she
that
said
he's got
something
going
about
on.
Yeah, I think this is one of Sherry Moon's strongest moments, and then of course it just goes downhill.
Oh yeah, where she
But her she sells this.
Oh yeah, how she's fucking terrified of him.
Yeah. Finn.
Credits.
And that's why you don't have children.
Yeah. Poke, poke.
I'm gonna grow up to be in Pink Floyd.
Man, that's gotta be the shortest horror film I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. Only 2 deaths. Well, like 5 deaths, but still.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
I know I was taking a dump, but like I'm pretty sure the entire. But yeah, where she just realizes what she gave birth to, and she's just like,
And
I
that
can't.
There's
do
no
this
there's no
anymore.
going back.
The point of no return.
Maybe my favorite Phantom song.
Oh, I thought she was just gonna drink a lot, change her last name, and move away.
She's gonna drink a bullet. What about the kid?
All right, there's a baby.
Sounds
still.
like the Dilophosaurus from
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
15 years.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Dinah, jump. Daddy will catch you.
So we're in the 80s now?
This was something that we were talking about while you were taking a dump, trying to figure out what exactly the time period it was.
When did God of Thunder come out?
It's like 76,
76.
77, around that time.
So it's at least 91.
Oh,
All things that we covered. I like to believe that it's kind of like a fluid timeline.
I like to believe that the movie starts in 78, when the original fucking motherfucker is. And so this would be like 93.
"15 years and his hair went black."
Yeah.
damn, what the fuck are they feeding that thing?
Protein.
Fresh meat. Yeah.
It's funny. I feel like now I'm seeing fucking Slipknot masks.
I don't know if that guy's just purely stupid or has balls of steel to be trash talking something
Stupid.
that big.
Stupid is stupid. The former. Yeah.
Again, sympathy for Michael Myers.
Remember when he was Sabretooth?
No,
Yeah.
no sympathy. I just know not to trash talk something that big.
Bigger they are, the harder they fall.
The bigger they are,
Onto
the
you?
more bones they break.
I like what does Tuco say in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly? I like big fat men. They fall, they make a louder noise, and then he gets like his eyes almost gouged out, and he's just like, oh fuck.
Oh, hey, it's Linderman.
Yeah, or the bad guy.
Bad guy from Tank Girl.
I was gonna say
Because that's what I think.
Star Trek Generations.
That works too.
Is he never not played a bad guy?
Yeah, Linderman.
No, Linderman was bad.
Michael McDowell's like one of the greatest shout actors of all time.
Better than Gibson?
One of, not the. He's not Gibson.
So this big guy played Sabretooth
Mm-hmm.
Tyler Mane.
in the first X-Men?
Yep.
Yeah, he's not Liev Schreiber.
Yeah.
I just
Are
wasn't.
you sure?
I wasn't sure if they kept the actor the same throughout the first 3 originals.
He's
only in the first one.
Theoretically, I never understood why this happens, but he dies, I guess, at the end of the original X-Men when he gets blasted off the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
But he's Sabretooth.
Exactly. He should, his healing factor is better than Wolverine's. He should be. Yeah. Wendigo!
Wait, is it?
Well, it's like, it's on par, if not.
Yeah, no,
I
it's...
was about to say, if it's
Well, he
better, that
doesn't-
contradicts
he doesn't-
Origins.
He doesn't have the adamantium to
If you
to
believe his
compete
healing
with.
power is stronger, then it's strong.
That's why he's more feral.
This
Right.
is where they do the interesting thing with Loomis. They kind of turn him into this.
The devil's eyes.
Yeah. The doll's eyes, but that's.
Is he about to drop an Apple product?
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
hope.
just like you.
The Eye Halloween.
Yeah.
The I Myers.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Ugh.
want to see Halloween in the theaters on the 29th?
Oh, yeah, because for some reason they're not doing it on the 31st. Maybe.
Well, it depends
Well,
on what time,
obviously
'cause
the
I think I work that
31st is
night.
being reserved for The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ugh. Fuck that movie.
Thank you.
I like Nightmare Before Christmas, but here's the thing. People are like, is it more of a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie? And I get the imagery. I get it. Fucking fine.
No,
But-
it's a St. Patrick's Day film.
But Halloween ends during the first musical number.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas movie.
It's neither. It's just a movie. Watch it whenever the fuck you
It's
want.
a Thanksgiving movie.
So this isn't in the theatrical?
If I remember correctly, this is not in the theatrical cut because it's.
Well, then I must have only ever seen the
but again, like I said,
the
Yeah, no, this is-
unrated version
I
because I've
think-
seen this before.
Well, no, I think like they have like this a snippet of this scene.
yeah, they add
but
some
like
stuff to it.
it's a lot more rapey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's totally rape.
So it goes-
let's not. But it's more brutal.
So it goes beyond the second Kill Bill?
Sure.
I feel
Kill
like
Bill 2 had a scene similar to this.
Kill Bill 1.
Oh, 1 was it?
Yeah, where
okay.
the bride's in the ward.
My name's Buck, and I like to fuck. Pussy wagon.
My pussy. Yeah, my
God,
pussy.
the originality in that script.
Why in Mikey's room?
They like the
Well,
masks?
I think their idea was to like try to force him to fuck her too.
Bro.
Also, they're drunk and stupid.
And they like the room with the masks.
They like to be watched by hundreds of masks. Or maybe it is completely taken out of the movie. I don't know. Who knows? Like it matters. We're watching the unrated version. This has got like the Joker.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Sam Hain right there. Don't touch my masks.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Beating him with that stick was the worst decision he could have made.
I feel like a worse decision would be beating him with his other stick.
I feel a worse decision would be going in the same fucking room as Michael Myers.
Now that was the decision.
No, that
So it
was,
couldn't be worse.
Ooh.
The old sponge to the back of the head trick.
Gets him every time.
I remember I learned about that trick in Copland. There's a shot where one of the characters gets shot and he like hits the back of he hits the garage and like he like goes down and like the blood and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, very cool. And then like the director's commentary or whatever, they're like, yeah, just to put a sponge on the back of him and that was it.
So wait, how does he break out in the theatrical version?
I don't remember. I saw the theatrical version like
I think
once.
I think it's those guys go in and torment Mike,
And
but it's not a rape scene. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
them tormenting
The female
him.
inmate is not. Or,
Yeah. Again, where you're like, okay, Michael Myers, blah blah blah. They got this like relationship. And it's like, no, he doesn't give a shit. He's pure evil.
Yeah, at this point, he's lost.
This is really the first kill where you're like, oh no, he's just a
pure
fucker.
evil. Yeah,
Like the other ones have all been quote unquote like deserving of it somehow. Like like everyone's wronged.
Well, this is the
Michael,
first,
and he's
yeah.
he's just lashing out in a very unhealthy way.
For 15 years, this guy thought him and Mikey were tight, and it's about
Yeah.
to be like, no.
Yeah,
There's only one person I guess you could say, cares about, and that goes to
And
shit.
then she fucks it up.
Yeah.
Chingo.
Subtitles, man. Come on.
Chinga means fuck in Mexican Spanish.
It's a colloquialism.
It is. The word for fuck is different in South America and Spain.
As far as I'm concerned, fuck is fuck.
I'll be sure to run that by all the Spanish speakers.
You know what? Hold on. Let me tweet Danny Trejo right now. You say fuck wrong. I don't care what language is your native tongue.
Yeah, why are there multiple fucks, Danny Trejo?
Yeah.
Well, why shouldn't there be multiple fucks? But fuck is still fuck.
That's Josh's shirt.
Yeah.
Fuck is
fuck
fuck.
is still fuck.
Pledged is pledged.
I had the funniest interaction with Scott Snyder. Maybe not the funniest.
Speaking of fuck is fuck.
Well, speaking of like pledged is pledged, but like the oh Mikey, no. But the so he finished his signing and he's like walking away and I haven't said a word to him the entire time and I just kind of like give him like an awkward wave and he gives me the awkward wave back and we both kind of like stop like why are we waving at each other and
Yeah.
he leaves. It's like Sin City when like Benicio del Toro gets shoved into like the toilet of piss.
Yeah.
You made one mistake. You forgot to flush. He's tapping out, man.
Yeah.
Looks like Geraldo Rivera.
Yeah.
A lot of blood.
Flow, yeah. There's a lot of it in this one. About to see gallons more.
Yeah.
Miles to go before we sleep. Gallons to go before we sleep. Machete.
Machete don't die.
Machete killed.
Looking forward to Machete in space.
Oh my god.
Looking forward to Machete.
Woo!
Welcome
TV
to-
time.
Welcome to prime time, bitch. Sorry.
Oof.
Straight out of Compton.
That's how Matthew Lillard goes out in the first Scream. Except it's on.
Crazy. That's how Dan Aykroyd goes out in Grosse Pointe Blank.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Kinda.
There's no kind of. He like totally takes a TV to the face, and that's it. And then you see his like body shakes afterwards.
Oh yeah. Goes.
Yeah, but
Look who it
but
is.
does
His whole
it really
head
have-
goes in
it's
the
Cypher.
TV.
Ron Howard's brother.
I mean, it's not Cypher. Is it Cypher?
No.
I don't even know.
No, it's
Joe
not.
Pontilio,
Cypho Diaz.
who also was who was it? He was Ben Urich in the Affleck Daredevil.
The
No, this
best
guy.
Daredevil.
No, this is Ron Howard's brother.
No. I meant
Rush.
Oh,
Cypher.
gotcha. Yeah.
This is Ron Howard's brother.
that was
Actor.
That was
Yeah.
Clint.
Wow. I didn't realize they were related.
Oh, yeah.
That's why he's in all his movies.
Yeah,
Wouldn't have known that.
like Joan Cusack.
That's
And
why we
all
do
of
these
John
commentaries,
Cusack.
Josh.
You'll learn something.
That I do.
Now, Rob Zombie was a thing that always fucked with him when he was watching the original Halloween. He's like, why would Michael Myers pick that outfit? And so he was like super keen on showing us why he got that outfit.
So he just leaves nothing to the imagination with this.
Well, he basically wanted to answer all the questions he had.
Yeah, he was like, fuck it. If I'm going to make my version of Halloween, I'm not going to make a fucking exact remake of Halloween.
Like, it ruins the fun of it, doesn't it? Answering all the questions.
Well, I mean, there's.
My favorite thing about it is he makes it really ambiguous about Michael's relationship with Laurie.
Yeah.
Okay, so they at least leave that in.
Because he could have changed that completely and been like, fuck the audience, for thinking that they know what's up.
This is some of the best dialogue in this movie. Let me drop this beast in peace. Another Rob Zombie alum.
30 feet?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
I like that
he's like the inverse
That's fucking
Tarantino.
hilarious.
He's just being polite.
Now, Ken Foree, who of course also shows up in The Devil's Rejects,
Yeah.
he is one of the main characters in Romero's Dawn of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
One of the two people to survive.
And a big motherfucker.
Wait, the original?
Yes.
The black and white one.
No, that's Night of the Living Dead.
No, the original Dawn of the Dead.
Which was...
Mall
78,
Oh.
79 wide
with
release.
Tom Savini.
Yeah. As Blades.
No, wait, no. The mall one originally was in color,
Yes.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why Night of the Living... I corrected you and said it was Night of the Living Dead in black and white.
Okay, yeah.
Although that was colorized in like the 80s.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of stuff got the color treatment.
Wait,
Yeah.
I don't remember him from the original mall one.
Well, he's one of the two guys to survive. Shouldn't have said that, man. Shouldn't have said that, Ken.
Not gonna be dropping that beast in peace anymore.
I hope he was finished
He's
dropping
gonna
it.
drop you like you're a piece.
Yeah.
I feel like you should like listen to this with like fucking metal stuff.
Fucking white zombie.
Yeah. Thum 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 thum.
He
Don't
doesn't
you
even
know
have
the?
to use a knife.
You can actually do the words
Oh,
to Thunder Kiss.
Living fast and dying young as I could end this poetry. My motorcycle nightmare freak out inside of me. For some reason, I fucking memorized the second verse.
So he
My
takes...
soul salvation.
That's where he gets the
liberation.
trucker.
That's where he gets it.
outfit.
And Rob Zombie's like, you know what? I get to answer that question now.
Man,
Fuck
he
you.
just deuced all over that though.
deuced.
But so legitimate, no rhyme or reason to it. It just...
He was
just
like,
takes it from
well,
him.
he was
Yeah,
like,
he
he was
was-
like,
Well, he
why?
needed an
killing him.
outfit.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like,
he
why?
needed a change of clothes. You saw his feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what's her face from The Howling and E.T., right?
Sure.
I believe so.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Dukakis isn't gonna win.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Voodoo's Halloween sale.
Yeah.
Only Halloween 2 and 3 are on sale.
I do too, though.
I do
Yeah.
3.
She plays Lita Ford in The Runaways.
I think she's in a punk band, like as a bassist.
Oh, really? I also like that Laurie Strode in this is not like the angel like she
Yeah.
is in the original.
Yeah, she's not Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
With her like sweater.
Yeah.
We sure it's the 90s? It sound more like the 80s.
We're not sure of anything.
Basically, we
All
don't
we
know.
know is that it's 15 years later.
You know what, Josh? It could be the future.
Yeah, it could be 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beamers are priceless, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beamers are eternal.
Black don't crack. I'm Taylor Scout Compton. Straight out of Taylor.
Yeah. Dude, her performance in 2 is like must be one of the most draining performances of all time, man. Because the thing I love about
That's why
2.
she's never acted again.
Well, the thing I love about 2
mean,
is that it
true.
follows that Laurie Strode would go insane. You
Yeah.
know, and when she finds out that she's
It
related,
also, it also kind of has the hereditary thing in it.
yeah, when she finds out she's related because she looks in the book, because they keep it from her in this one, and the fucking genius little directing like subtle hint where she's listening to Diamond Head's "Am I Evil?" as she reads it, and she starts freaking out because that's the question. She's like, "Does that mean I'm fucked in the head? Does that mean I'm gonna be a fucking killer?" So that's what I love most about 2 is that it follows this totally different thing than what.
Well, it psychs you out.
It's the whole dream sequence in the beginning. It's like, oh, this is following 2 perfectly.
Oh, yeah. They're going straight to the hospital.
Yeah,
They're going straight out of Compton.
and then she dresses
Crazy
up.
motherfucker named Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah,
a
she
Halloween
dresses up.
party, and
Yeah.
he has a huge beard in the movie. He
Yeah.
hit a cow. It's crazy. And like I was saying, I think you were dropping your beast in peace, Sam. But how much I like Tyler Maine's performance in this, like because like playing like the boogeyman type thing could be like this like thankless, kind of thing. But with this movie and with answering some of those questions, you're able to get a little more personality to it, and not by like, oh, we understand everything he's doing.
Yeah.
But there's more to it than just him walking. Although it's funny in the original one, the guy who played Michael Myers was like, "How do you want to walk, John? How do you do you want to do this?" He's like, "Just walk from point A to point B." And the thing that is like universal in every Michael Myers performance is the head tilt.
I didn't hear it, but I mean, but did you go into the origin of the shape? Why they ended up going with Shatner mask while I was dropping the loaf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like I said, I like the kind of cut up, beat up mask.
Oh, I mean, the shapes never
Yeah.
looked so good. Well,
Yeah.
at least since like '78. But
Yeah. And you don't see his eyes in the original. There's some. It's kind of like the Batman Earth 1 shit where it's like, oh, you get to see his eyes, but they still play with the shadows and stuff.
He had a realization almost of it was like, holy shit, it fits now.
Yeah.
I push my fingers into my
Eyes. There's gonna be a lot of Slipknot references.
the masks,
Yay.
man. Don't joke. Don't joke, Lori.
Pumpkin pie haircutted freak.
Pumpkin.
Mel.
Come on, I know how pricey real estate is. Do you think that house would be standing 15 years later? Quad or triple murder or not?
Yeah, it'd be bulldozed within like 5 years. I don't know, man. If this is the 80s, though.
Oh yeah, they could be in the middle of like subprime mortgage loan like crashes. It could be the future, guys.
Could.
So it'd still be mortgage crisis.
Yeah, 99 home status.
Let's see if they have a president hanging in the classroom. Hey, this is Jenny L. Harris, Halloween alum. Hello. Do you believe in God?
Do you have a moment to spend
Talk
to
about the Lord.
our Lord and Savior Cthulhu?
I'm still waiting for him to raise a boombox above his head.
Yeah. Classic.
Yes, she is.
No, just this morning I pretended to finger a bagel in front of my mom. Hardcore.
I just won't let a boy do it to me.
Super hardcore.
And then they all get annihilated.
By drinking, right?
Yes, if Michael Myers is a metaphor for drinking.
By
then,
drinking my dick.
That's enough to annihilate anything, Chris.
Yeah. Hey, it's that guy.
Judging by the TV, I don't know.
90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's 93.
Judging by his hair, fuck you.
He looks like the Fisher King. It's an early 90s film.
Yeah, turtlenecks are in. This is Batman 89 style. I saw Bruce Wayne wear this. It was cool.
Yeah.
Passing the blame game.
Like Lady Macbeth.
I feel like I've seen better facial hair on Michael McDowell. I feel like there's something wrong with his facial hair.
Maybe they're hey, let's make him look douchey.
Mission accomplished.
Like it feels tacked on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks tacked on.
But like he can clearly grow a beard.
Yeah, I'm touching his face.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on, Malcolm? What's going on, Malcolm?
Mally.
Yeah. Mally, please, darling, come on. Your beard.
It's very necky.
Remember after Halloween 2, like in the original Halloween series, like that's supposed to be the end of Michael Myers and Loomis.
It's supposed to, yeah.
And when he shows up in
Basically is.
4, he has like a little burn on the side of his
He's got
face.
the scar.
Yeah.
Is it 4 where they explain what that Michael's invincible? Is he wearing lipstick?
Remember in 4 where he has a shotgun and he
Yes.
stabs a guy
Yeah.
with it?
At what point is it 4 where you're just like fuck Michael Myers,
I mean,
or is it like 5? Or
I'm not
6?
interested in 4, 5, and 6. I can watch
Except
4,
for baby Danielle Harris.
I can watch 4, but that's real. I mean, like I said, my cut is like 1 for the Laurie Strode story, like the original one, 1, 2, H2O in the beginning of Resurrection. Ooh, Nuns Have No Fun by Merciful Fate. Is it 3 more years until the 40th anniversary of the original Halloween, which is crazy?
Yeah, man. 40 years of Halloween.
When I was in military school, I watched
Silver
this.
Shamrock.
I watched this with a psych major who had never seen it before, and it fucked him up for like days. Like he couldn't shake
This one?
No, the original one. He couldn't
Oh.
shake it.
The original is one of the, I think, the only movie my father walked out of because he found it too scary. And my father's a big horror guy, but he couldn't do the
Did he
original.
say what it was? Just like
He
anything
said
in particular, or
It was the end of the movie. He's like, when he's fucking around in the house,
Yeah.
as my father would put it.
I can just see him. I'm gonna next time I see him, I'm gonna be like, let's talk about Halloween.
Yeah.
When he's fucking around in the
in the
house,
house?
he's stabbed in the eye with a fucking hanger, and he sits up, and you're like, fucking Rod.
Yeah. That was what scared.
It's one of the all-time great moments. Sheriff, good. He just leaves. He's like, fine.
Still waiting for the boombox.
Love lift us up where we belong. I don't know if that's the
It's
actual
not.
song. Yeah. But it's a good song.
We'll just believe it is.
Yeah.
Is this the voice of Chucky, right?
Brad Dourif?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's another recognizable character actor.
Yeah.
Rob Zombie loves those. He's like Clint Eastwood in horror. He just like
He's
casts the
also
same people. He
he's,
loves it.
he's Grima Wormtongue in Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
But
he
he's-
shows up in what is it, Penny Dreadful and Deadwood.
That's right.
He's the doctor in Deadwood.
The first, I mean, the only 2 Rob Zombie Halloween movies. He's fucking fantastic in both of these.
Apparently they're rebooting it again.
Yeah, I'll see it because I
Rebooting
love
what?
Michael Myers, but
They're rebooting Halloween again.
and they're
Just
doing,
like they're rebooting Nightmare and
Friday.
Friday, like 13th again.
You
Can't they
know,
leave these
I-
horror classics alone?
I didn't. I liked the Michael Bay Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's your favorite, isn't it?
it's mine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched it again and I was like, it still kind of sucks, but like, I enjoy it.
That was the one that had Jared Padalecki, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The summer of supernatural in horror movies.
Yeah, and they're not going to
Oh, the-
reboot My Bloody Valentine again.
It's a
Jared
sequel.
Jared Padalecki's also in fucking the House of Wax remake.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They
The
peel
one
his
I
face off.
chose to ignore because it had Paris
Paris Hilton.
Hilton.
I was like,
She
wait.
goes out pretty hard. in
Yeah,
that.
she gets iron pulled in the head.
I'd like to iron pull her.
In the head.
Yeah.
Arm bone's connected to the shoulder bone.
Whoa. They're making this scene a lot more intense than it needs to be.
Disembodiment of skeletons and plastic people.
It was a joke. It's what I let Jimmy do to me last night. God. I mean, what? Bagels. Bagels.
Boggles.
My grandmother used to call bagels knobs. Butter that knob.
Enjoy your knob.
You gonna gobble down that knob?
Gonna toast that knob?
I'd be like, Grandma. She's like, they look like doorknobs. I'm like, right.
What doorknobs you looking at, Grandma?
Okay.
She may have been senile at the time. I don't really know.
She's better.
Hey, look who it is. Sid Haig.
Yeah. Another Rob Zombie.
Definitely
alert.
Captain
Rob Zombie.
Spaulding himself.
That's right. He's great in this. He's like, these fucking kids. When he sees the... You'll see.
He was also in a movie called, if I remember correctly, The Lost Galaxy with Robert Englund,
Oh.
which was one of the first major motion pictures that James Cameron ever worked on, where he was like an assistant director, and he stole a lot of ideas that he later used in Aliens for it.
That's the main clown guy?
Speaking of
Yes.
Robert Englund, Chris, have you ever seen Behind the Mask, the Leslie Vernon story?
Yes.
Isn't that fucking fantastic?
It's so good.
Where basically Robert Englund plays the Loomis character.
Yeah,
Paradise Lost, found it, when they're in the library. It's a fucking great horror movie.
it's so good. Check it out. Is it still on Netflix?
I think it is.
Yeah.
It's basically like this kind of like these kids make a documentary about this famous serial killer
Until
and,
the
like,
third act.
Yeah, the third act becomes a slasher
Ooh.
thing. But hello,
What the fuck happened
Trick or
there?
treat.
it's like Frasier with the fucking title card.
It's like Clerks.
Yeah,
What
The
the
next
hell
one's
was up
going to
with
be
that animal
gentrification.
thing?
yeah.
What? Say what?
What the hell was up with that animal
It's a
thing?
mutilated animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Michael used to do when he was a kid.
Going back to his roots.
Straight out of Compton.
Yeah.
Remember they were showing him his mom the pictures of like the skinned cats and stuff.
Remember
Yeah,
that the principal
but they
has.
said that was put at a grave. There was no tombstone.
Well, he took it.
Oh.
It's to make
Is that
famous imagery for the original.
God damn it.
Damn it.
The DJ Skrillex.
Yeah. Yes, Skrillex is taller and older in this than he is now.
Yeah, I believe it.
And he doesn't have that damn undercut.
Yeah.
EDM will do weird things to you, man.
It's all that Molly.
It's really this movie that sets this and Friday the 13th that set the trend. Like, you have sex, you die.
Yeah, if you bang, you die. Drop the bass.
You call me fat?
Sounds like Skrillex.
Have you seen that GIF? There's a GIF of him like doing his DJ thing, and like he just like starts like convulsing weirdly, and there's another GIF that has a very cartoony bee flying around, and it makes it look like he's trying to dodge the bee, and it's so good. Fucking Skrillex. He collaborated with Korn.
Ugh.
and the Doors.
Oh, really?
Ugh.
Yeah, the surviving members, of course.
Oh,
Was this while Ray Manzarek was still around?
Oh yeah. He really was like all about it.
hey.
Gotta sample this beat. That's the most comfortable way to lie on a couch for real.
Is that a cell phone?
Yeah, it is.
Ah,
Yeah.
So it's the late 90s. Because that's not like a Zach Morris cell phone.
Same Lethal Weapon 2. I don't even give a shit. That's the funniest thing ever.
I'm passing around my phone that has the gif of the Skrillex dodging the bee. All you gotta do is look for, like, search Skrillex bee gif, and you'll get like 20 results of the exact same gif, and it's amazing. And I could watch it for like 20 minutes and still be loving it.
Kind of a nice little homage to
The original,
yeah.
Like, what really sells this gif is the head turn where he's like, "Oh shit, a bee!"
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay, that is cool.
Yeah, you gotta get the head tilt.
Yeah.
That's the classic Michael Myers
Yeah.
admiring his handiwork.
That, I think, is the most iconic kill from the first film, you know.
Yes, I mean it's. He still likes trick or treating.
It looks like Cousin Ed.
Yeah.
If anything, Myers is creative.
I like that he put the glasses on too. Like he knew
Yeah.
to put the glasses on.
Like, you can see the breath on the glasses.
Here you go.
See, I can just imagine he throws it with such force it just slams through her skull.
It's kind of like all the fucking Jason.
Yeah.
Look at that raggedy hair. Love it.
Must have been an awkward scene to film.
Not if they're all professionals.
Indeed. Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
Now that scene, that's the awkward one.
Yeah.
It's the Superman holding Supergirl scene.
Oh yeah. Or Scott and Jean. Hey, it's Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees.
Yeah, I don't know why he's in this movie.
He's an actor, man.
Everyone needs work.
Because Rob Zombie secretly loves the Monkees.
What, you don't?
Davy Jones was still alive at this point, man. They could have done a reunion tour.
I've seen the Monkees live
With
back
Davy Jones.
With Davy Jones, the Wolf Trap, and Mickey Dolenz stole the fucking show. That dude is an
Mm.
entertainer, 110%.
He was the one that had the most acting experience before the show.
Mm-hmm. They put on a really, really fun show.
I do love me some monkeys.
They each had their like little solo moment.
I was just thinking though, like, could I get the Uzi 9mm?
Yeah. Hey, you can't do that. Wrong.
I also liked how quickly he was able to purchase that handgun, too.
It's the 90s.
Yeah. You talking about in Terminator or in this?
Yeah, he doesn't. He
Because
doesn't.
in Terminator, he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he doesn't pay.
Yeah. He's like, plasma rifle. He's just like, buddy.
What you see is what we got.
Yeah.
Laser sight. Why does the Terminator need a laser sight, by the way?
It's a good point. I can understand Cobra needing it.
You know, being a robot and all.
Because he's not RoboCop.
No, you're right. He's complete robot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he doesn't have the same targeting system that RoboCop has.
Yeah. Does the Terminator have a targeting system?
Doesn't he?
Nope.
Don't we
I mean-
see him like?
He can
he has a
scan
scan
things.
Yeah.
system.
Not to mention,
Yeah.
don't we see it in like Terminator 2 when he's like, no kills. Like he's like. when
Yes,
he's
I mean,
like,
yes, he does have a targeting system, but
Yeah.
does he
got
really
an
have a targeting
upgraded.
system?
He got an upgrade in 2.
He's the same model.
I feel like
Reprogram that time.
It's OS 10, so
there are two big jump
it's
scares.
Jaguar.
Mountain Lion.
There's two big jump scares in this movie. One of them is about to come up, and I think there's one in the end. But this is the only one that like really got me the first time I saw it in the theaters because it just comes out of nowhere.
Great.
I mean, I've kind of spoiled it.
No,
now.
I mean jump scares are the only thing that really get me.
I mean, jump scares are only scary because of the musical.
Woo!
Yeah.
Jesus, still got me.
Yeah. This is.
Thank you, Jake.
Yeah. There's one more. There's one more later on.
Yeah,
But
don't worry. You'll still have time to get the pants scared off you.
Yeah.
And then the fun
Oh shit!
begins
Yeah, my
for
pants
Sam.
are still on. Damn.
You thought you went out hard in the howling?
Yeah. Time to pay the piper.
I wouldn't know. I didn't see that.
That was some
Damn, that
Jamie Lee
was
Curtis
hard.
shit there.
No, it's not over yet.
Damn, that's still hard.
Damn, that beat was dope.
I'm never gonna be able to escape from that.
You should never try.
You're typecast, man.
Why would
Yeah, yeah.
you want to?
Oh, trolling at its best. Get right to the phone.
Oof. The real question
Wow.
I have is, how does he know?
He's been doing recon all week.
Yeah.
Mystical instincts.
Look at that.
The
Fucking,
looks like the Crimson Ghost, man.
yeah. King Diamond over here.
Yeah. The Babadook.
Baba.
I totally forgot about that, and I listened to the episode
Uh-huh.
because I wanted to. I'm our biggest fan,
Yeah.
and I totally forgot about that. I was in my car. I was like, Jesus Christ.
No, it was just the Babadook attacking your car.
Yeah.
Is that why you hit that parked car?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the phone. Never mind.
Yeah.
And she slams his head down on the table.
I remember having phones like that.
Burn.
Got him.
Yeah.
This kid's logic's sound.
Still a thing from another world.
Didn't we already see that?
It's a Halloween classic.
Yeah. Rob Zombie's all about the old school black and white Halloween movies. Even so,
I have it on Laserdisc.
Rob Zombie was very in the commentary to point out the reason he stands here is because he didn't know what happened next as a kid, so he watches it to see what happens. I was like, that's fucking cool.
He's more curious about the film.
Yeah, he wants to know what happens next. I was like, that's what you get for the Rob Zombie commentaries, and then
Yeah.
from these commentaries, you get me telling you what happens in the Rob Zombie commentaries. That's what we listen to these for.
I like
layers
this, Michael.
upon layers.
Yeah.
He thinks the same way I would.
I want to
Before
see what
you
happens
kill
next.
some people, you want
Yeah.
to see what happens next.
It's like, shit, I missed this part of the movie.
I haven't seen this.
I would totally, if I were a serial killer, I'd totally be distracted by something like that.
Disclaimer: we're not serial killers.
Yeah. That's why I said if.
Disclaim yourself, man.
I will.
You heard it here first. Josh Butler admits to being a serial killer.
Ever see Jinx?
The
Rob
Jinx.
Durst. Yeah.
Hey, Count Chocula had it coming.
Oh God! Thank you for reminding me. As soon as tomorrow after work, I'm gonna get Count Chocula, Blueberry, and Frankenberry and just eat it in bed.
See, you're a serial killer too.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. By that rationale.
Cannibalistic serial killer.
By the time this is released, you'll have a Wii U.
Yeah, it comes in the mail. The
By the time this is released, I'll have tickets for Star Wars The Force Awakens.
yeah.
By the time this is released, I will have been working at GameStop.
Oh.
And then fired like a bit. damn.
There's nothing we can do about that on commentaries, is there?
I can mute it all.
Okay. All right.
That's assuming they haven't just turned this off to listen to the Rob Zombie commentary.
Yeah, yeah. At this point,
They're like, shit, he says like stuff like that on the commentary? What the fuck are we listening to this for? What the fuck we doing here?
My dad walked out of Halloween because he was fucking around in the house.
Jack Stone, you son of a bitch.
It was that he was fucking around in the house.
That was his rationale. It was at the end when he was fucking around in the house.
It's like, Jack, you only had a couple minutes left, man. I think my mom saw the original Halloween in theaters, and she was talking about how it was terrifying. The audience was going crazy.
Again, that little boy's logic is sound.
Is Sweetie dating a retarded person? Sick Letterman's jacket, bro.
Great babysitters.
Yeah.
Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. Soon.
Mm.
Soon. Actually, spoilers if you... I don't know why you would
It's
watch
a great
this as
movie from the 90s.
Yeah, spoilers. I don't know if you guys... Why you would watch this as a first time with our commentary, but...
Thank you.
Yeah. But Danielle Harris makes it out. Kind of.
She makes it out only to go out
Harder.
hard in 2. And what's his face?
Kind of like Final Destination style, where like death is like, oh fuck, I missed
Yeah.
this person.
Yeah.
Well, I better double kill
Michael
them.
Myers ain't done.
Allie Larder, you survived? Fine.
You survived by hanging out in a mental asylum, the one place where death assuredly comes for everyone.
My friend doesn't like you either.
Does that make
I'll be careful.
this guy the
You'll be
good
dead.
guy because he realizes that he's a dick?
Well, no, because
Are there good guys in Rob Zombie movies?
No. Lori?
Yeah, but she goes out. I mean, if you watch 2, depending which version, it's not a happy ending. The Devil's Eyes.
Was he sweet and charming?
Charming.
I think you got little
Definitely
boy.
not sweet.
For Malcolm McDowell, all little boys are sweet and charming.
Oh.
Accusations fired.
Sorry, Dr. Loomis.
Yeah. You're like the next
So,
Top model.
yes.
so to Dr. Loomis, all little boys are lollipops.
Suckers? Ah.
Hey.
Let's find something else to talk about.
Pedophilia. The Rob Zombie story.
You guys, have you seen any of the pictures for 31, his next movie?
No.
Looks fucking awesome.
Is that the crowdfunded one that he did?
Yes.
Ugh, they're one of those families.
It's okay, they're dead.
Good.
I mean, obviously, if you leave an answering voicemail message like that.
You didn't even leave your phone number for them to call you back. Oh, that's
House on Haunted
yeah.
Hill.
Yes.
Also remade.
Both versions still good.
I'm a fan.
I mean, they're completely different, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I would much prefer a remake that's completely different, because if it's like a shot-for-shot remake, then
Like
what's the point?
Psycho, yeah.
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 The only difference between the two versions of Psycho was color, right? Or no, they even shot it.
It was pretty faithful. Like Gus Van Sant's rationale was like, I want to do it like a play. You know, you don't necessarily change things production to production. So I'm going to shoot, I guess, my version of Hitchcock's Psycho, but not make it
with William H. Macy.
The problem with that, more power to him, but the problem with that is that it's in celluloid, and so
you can watch it whenever you want.
It's not like a play where you miss it and you're fucked.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Don't tell him that, guys.
Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead.
I'm pretty sure at this point, Gus Van Sant knows.
Yeah. Well, he's done. You know, he's good. He's fine.
Is he?
Yeah. The Shape.
Fucking pervert. Ugh. What a weird thing to say during sex. Yeah. You're so fucking warm. You're not like those cold corpses that I usually dig up the morgue. I don't know why he's digging at the morgue, but God. In the heat of the moment, I guess.
Trailer moment. Of course, there was no tatas in said trailer.
And all the blood is blackened in the trailer too.
Yeah.
I'm glad that like Danielle Harris was willing to come back.
Yeah, it must have been so weird because we've said once or twice that she's an alum of like the franchise. She's Michael Myers is her uncle in 4 and 5.
Yeah, and she's a little girl.
Yeah, you get the twist ending at the end of 4 with her standing there with the knife, and you're like, did she do it?
I need to rewatch the classic Halloween.
6 is the only one on
Netflix. I don't know why 6.
Yeah, with Paul Rudd.
Probably because it was the cheapest one for them
to license.
Yeah.
Who played Loomis in the originals?
Donald Pleasance.
What's that?
He played the original Loomis.
Oh.
Waka 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 waka. He's fucking around in the house, guys. Yeah. He's fucking around in the house.
This is when Jack would be peacing out.
Oh, shit. Sass.
Rob Zombie knows that sass dialogue, man.
It's only funny when I'm making fun of you.
Truth be told, those two kids, pretty good at acting for being little kids. I'm impressed with her sass level.
Yeah. Zombie knows how to break out that sass, man.
And break out the titties. Not on little kids, but...
Yeah.
Danielle Harris.
I mean, honestly...
Who's like 30 in this movie.
Yeah, I'm trying to... Yeah. I mean, really, just about any Rob Zombie movie, you're going to see some breasts.
Yeah, usually...
Even his animated film,
yeah.
The Haunted World of El Superbeasto, which is hysterical if you haven't seen it.
And when he finally breaks out and does his kids movie, full frontal. Not on the kids! Again, Jesus Christ.
Well, we have already seen full frontal in this.
Yeah, but I'm saying in a kids movie.
Oh.
He's going to be a pioneer.
A trendsetter?
Of the... family-friendly full nude.
He directed an episode of CSI Miami. He was like, that was a fucking horrendous experience.
I hear,
really?
I hear being a guest director on a TV show is awful, especially some big show like that.
God, I want to know what episode he did.
Does Rob Zombie explain why Danielle Harris doesn't die?
Does he also explain why you just told the little girl to run away from a house that has a working phone to go get a phone?
Yeah, because there's traumatizing imagery everywhere.
And the threat could still be there.
Yeah, that too.
Like
right there.
shape style.
I'm the shape.
Unshape my heart.
Say you love me again.
No.
Unspeak these words.
No.
But to answer your question, I don't remember why. I think he was just like, he put her through the ringer. You know, she'll make it out. Like that he like plays with this guy.
Man, you look like you're in some bad shape.
Because like I said, he's still he's like still a kid, you know.
That is quite the man-child.
So are you.
Well, duh.
It isn't until, what, 2 where you see his reaction to finding his daughter?
You see it here, but like in 2, when she's like dead, he goes fucking out of his mind.
It's one of those movies where just everybody's just shouting unintelligibly.
Mel Gibson style.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm William Wallace.
You're my child.
So she doesn't realize at this
No,
point who
she doesn't.
he is.
She doesn't know.
No.
Like it's
Yeah, she's never even heard of.
yeah. She has no idea she's related.
Yeah,
to
just-
that family.
Just like the original timeline, she doesn't know until the second.
Yeah.
Okay, so doesn't know she's adopted?
No.
Okay.
Like they were talking about in the police car about how he came across this baby and after this murder scene and how awful it was, and there was a secret, and she finds out reading the book in the second one.
Oh, that's what he's talking about, the secret he didn't want to break.
Yeah.
Whereas
Okay.
in Home Alone 2, she starts having like these weird flashbacks.
Home Alone 2?
Lost in New York?
Yeah. You didn't know that Kevin McAllister was related to Michael Myers?
Yeah.
Kevin McAllister's during the 7 months that Michael Myers was institutionalized before his mom commits suicide, she's pregnant with Kevin McAllister.
Does Tim Curry play a role related to Dr. Loomis?
No shit. I want to see a fucking Home Alone, like Kevin
Versus
McAllister
Michael
versus
My-
Michael
Oh,
Myers.
me
now.
too. So he could just fucking kill him and have it be done.
Don't forget, guys. It's
Michael Myers just walks through all the traps and just kills them.
don't forget, guys. It's canon that Busta Rhymes is better than Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canon in certain timelines.
Who's the rap
Not
star
my
that goes up
timeline.
against Chucky in one of the Child's Play?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with the
Yeah, I
Chucky
feel that
movies.
like that's one of the latter ones, like Bride or Seed of.
I want to say it's Seed of, but I can't remember who.
John Waters? He's in Seed of Chucky.
I want to say it's Redman or something like that, but I'm not 100% certain.
Can I get that name one more time?
No.
Red Man.
Redman.
This is a weird
Dennis
death where,
Redman.
This is a weird death where when he gets stabbed, he's like, "Puh," and like spits the blood on the window or on the like you see it. He's like, I got killed by the Michael. The Michael Myers, they killing me.
Is anyone still listening to this? Tweet at us.
I hope they're
Does anybody listen to these? Period.
no.
We have downloads. Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy got a lot of downloads.
Josh, it is Redman.
Oh shit! Props to you. I hope people are listening for
Josh,
that gem.
pop culture butler.
Ugh.
Ugh.
What a waste of a good ketchup packet.
He's just like spitting it out.
You could have just opened. Okay.
No. Fuck doors.
By the way, I'm still here.
Are you? Well, those two kids are thoroughly traumatized.
Jack Stone is so checked out.
He fucked
Too
up
much-
the door to the bathroom.
Fucking around in the house.
Too much fucking around in the house. Hey, quit fucking around in the house up there.
Sam, Ann, don't you dare fuck around with the house. like, is it literally just like he messed up? He messed up the stool.
Yeah, the closet.
Yeah, he
fucked
broke
up
the closet. Yeah.
Yeah. How
honestly-
dare he?
Honestly, I don't think he lasted that long. I think it was right around. What's the big? I guess the big jump scare is when he comes up in the back of the car seat.
That's the only real jump scare.
In the
And I remember
original.
my roommate
So that's the
jumped
second
so.
one?
No, that's in the original.
First, yeah.
My
Oh.
roommate jumped so hard at that scene. And I was like, oh, this movie still got it.
The psychology.
Oh no, my roommate at Roanoke College.
So what's the second?
It's later on.
Oh, the
towards-
second one in
towards the
this
end.
movie?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're in a car.
Annie, why are your breasts out?
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Nice.
You've been struck by,
Michael Myers.
who is a serial killer. Not very smooth.
Very brutal, actually.
Yeah.
But still with criminal intent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's certainly a criminal.
You two are going to be my next book.
Yeah. Where's the nexus? I need
Look
to
at
redirect.
Loomis run. Look at Loomis
God,
run.
he's almost as bad as young Michael Myers at running.
Oh yeah. When's Alive 2 coming out? How pissed was Michael Myers when they took off their fucking makeup? That's when he lost his shit.
That's why he killed the nurse.
Yeah.
She said
He saw the 1983 fucking MTV shit where they showed Vinnie Vincent. He's like, why is this old lady in Kiss? There's the gravestone.
And that's your one perfect shot.
Yeah. But, yeah.
I can't, I'm dead.
Oh, what the fuck? I still love the end of this movie. Is so fucking creepy and unsettling. And the scream she lets out is pretty awesome. Do you like my house? Happy Halloween.
Do you like my gravestone?
No, Mr. Hoffman, I don't.
Yeah. I carved this jack-o'-lantern, and now I'm hoping we could watch The Thing from another world.
I really want to know how it ends. I've been waiting for 13 years.
It's been a fucking while.
I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna hurt her.
This is where I was like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh shit.
I remember when I first watched it, I was like, I hope this shit happens.
Yeah.
And it did, and I was like, fuck yeah. Because you knew it wasn't going to be happy, but like this idea was like fascinating to me.
I don't have my glasses. I can't see a thing.
Love will keep us together. The Captain and Tennille.
You can be the captain.
Yeah. Do you like this photo?
It's me with my little sister.
I heard Kiss is reuniting.
Do you think people will still like Slipknot if they take off their masks like I'm about to?
I think the next time you hear Michael speak is in the second Halloween in the end, I think, if I'm not confusing my Michael Myers moments.
Who knew it'd be so easy to defeat Sabretooth?
This is Chuck Taylor's.
Do you feel that like Rob Zombie enjoyed directing the Halloween? Do you think he had a better time directing the sequel?
Yeah, I think you were passing that beast in peace when I said that it feels very much like the Tim Burton Batman thing, where like he made this movie, but I feel like he felt that there's a lot of studio in there. Like, hey, you're remaking Halloween, and it was a huge hit, much like Batman '89. And they said, all right, well, now make your Halloween movie. And he made Halloween 2, and they were like, holy shit. Kind of like how Batman Returns wasn't exactly what people thought it was.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that's not the case.
When he did Halloween, he was making a movie. When he did Halloween 2, he was making a film.
So by that logic, I wouldn't enjoy Halloween 2?
No,
oh,
you
God.
wouldn't.
It's pretty brutal.
It's way more brutal than this.
Yeah, but like Nightmare on Elm Street brutal or Friday the 13th brutal?
Like Rob Zombie brutal.
None of those.
Yeah. Ever see The Devil's Rejects?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, I haven't seen it, so I have no point
Chris
of reference.
Hardwick is in it, though. Or no.
He's in House of a Thousand
Corpses.
Yeah.
Still
Haven't
brutal.
seen that.
So I've been saying Taylor Scout Compton the whole time. It's totally Scout Taylor Compton.
You had all the right words.
Yeah. Dyslexia.
Dyslexia.
I don't think it applies to full
I
words.
don't think you apply to full words.
No,
I mean,
I don't.
I
Suck
do
on
have
that.
dyslexia.
Want to go for a dip?
Look what you made me do.
Luckily, you found his weakness, and that's empty pools.
Yeah. He gets on a fucking skateboard.
Oh shit!
Starts doing tricks instead of killing.
He's like, yo, sis, watch this.
Lords of Dogtown.
The Lords of Dogtown. Well done. Here comes some scream acting. I'm telling you, man, the fucking Malcolm McDowell scream acting is so fucking awesome. Stone?
We go out the same way.
Yeah.
What? Hard?
Crushed.
That's not the gun I remember him buying from the store.
Well, we didn't really see him purchase anything. We just saw him at the store.
The Uzi 9mm.
No, he was looking at
Laser
a
sight.
Smith & Wesson revolver.
Still, didn't see the purchase.
True. Well,
No, we didn't see the purchase.
That is a revolver, right?
there it looks like one.
Tax man.
Get out of the pool. No. Keep moving. There's still a killer in the pool.
Yeah. Dig it out.
He wants to make sure. He wants to admire his work.
Yeah.
He wants to add Michael Meyer his work.
His work.
What a gentleman.
It took his sweet time doing it, though.
I never got to skateboard ever again.
My pass for the skate park was forever.
Keep going. I want to hear where that ends because that was funny. The jump scare is coming up again. I don't remember exactly where it happens in this, but it's coming up when they're in the car. By the way, Josh. He's like, I'm so fucking awesome. Just save the day. I fucking rule. Fucking rule.
After this, he's going to drive to an
Okay,
Apple
Lars.
event,
Yeah.
reveal the next Mac product.
The fucking greatest psychiatrist in fucking metal. Open this door like a fucking champ.
Do you know how much I've paid for my cigarettes?
Yeah. Give me back my fucking jacket. Classic callback to the original.
That?
Yeah. I was supposed to be fucking awesome and just fuck up.
Accurate statement is accurate. What the hell?
Yeah. This is where the movie, depending on what version you're watching. What is this? Dark Knight?
If you gotta pick Harvey,
Yeah.
pick me. Don't punish the
Let
boy.
her go.
Yeah.
Poor choice of words.
Yeah. We were trying to fight them all.
Why did I go up the stairs instead of going out the front door?
Remember in Behind the Mask when he's like, what was it about the going out the windows? In the end, they're like, "Why don't they just go out the windows?" He goes, "You know what's funny? They never go out the windows."
He left his gun in his jacket.
He's also like fucked up.
Yeah, he's also like dead.
Now,
Yeah, but
in
the,
the
gun's not with him, though.
Yeah, does she know that? Is she dumb? She is. She's a little girl.
Yeah.
She's in a horror movie.
Oh, fuck.
It's a work of fiction. It's a house that has a crawl space. I mean, come on. I really want a house with a crawl space.
So you can do shit like this?
Yeah.
Sit
I can-
inside it?
So I can recreate the movie The People Under the Stairs.
Oof.
R.I.P. Wes Craven.
So it's the other version where he survives, right?
I think this is the version where he survives. I honestly can't remember because there's like multiple things. But
No, I meant Loomis.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Michael Myers survives. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Have you seen Halloween Resurrection?
Because yeah, Loomis is definitely in 2. I feel like the theatrical he dies and the uncut he's like, you know what? Because it's gotta make sense.
How weird must it be for people who only saw the theatrical?
Yeah,
the
for
first
there's
one,
Loomis.
and he dies, and then he's there.
If I remember correctly, they explain it away as like paramedics finding his body.
I think also
They're like,
his,
this one's still alive.
his hand reaches out and he grabs him.
This is the part where he's fucking around in the house.
Yeah. No fuckery in the
I mean,
house.
to be fair, everyone's fucking around in the house in this thing.
No.
Quite literally. Penises, breasts,
No
Anuses.
vaginas, though.
strictly mammary intercourse.
The classic.
Classic Sam Stone mammary intercourse.
Do you believe in mammary? I do. Mammary makes me want to go back there.
Memories. It's so easy to leave me all alone with my memories.
The idea of a street cat singing about titties under the moon.
Hey, you can milk anything with a nipple.
I got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me?
Is that Batman drawn on the wall back there?
Sure, why not?
I would love to see Rob Zombie's Batman.
Oh, that would be
Oh,
so fucking
God.
cool. It'd be like against like Scarecrow and Killer Croc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the fucking like Venom art or the fucking vampire Batman art.
Man
Man-Bat?
Bat.
Yo,
Red Rain,
shit, yeah.
Red Rain. Clayface.
Ooh,
Or
yeah.
like Two-Face, like a full-on.
Yeah, I'd like to see
awesome
his
Two-Face.
Two-Face.
Batman's a supporting character.
Can we
Like
just
most Batman
petition?
movies, to be fair.
Yeah, can we just petition for Rob Zombie's Batman?
Yeah, somebody tweet Rob Zombie.
Fine, but he
I'll
has to
tweet
throw
There,
in the
Josh,
gray
are you
ghost.
happy? Oh, you weren't even paying attention. Were
No,
you?
I saw it.
You didn't even look, you mother.
It was
Are you
the
tweeting him
gun
right now?
on the ground.
Paul Giamatti school of acting.
I'll ask him who his favorite Batman villain is.
Please be the gray ghost. Please be the gray ghost.
It's not a Batman villain.
No, there's no about it.
Adam West.
I love Josh's like he will fucking fight you. He'll be like, no, there's a possibility.
He's the Zorro analog. Oh yeah, there's Loomis grabbing Michael.
Yeah.
The Loomis jump scare.
Yeah.
The weakest of all jump scares.
I got you, you son of a... Oh, you're still walking. Oh, okay.
To be
I
fair,
slowed you down, you son of a bitch.
I did it. Fucking awesome.
Yeah. I got a gun. Janie's got a gun. Lori's got a gun.
Whole world's come undone.
Mike Myers is walking up the stairs. He's just, I felt the hate rise up in me. Kneel down and clear the stone of leaves. I wander out where you can see. Inside my shell,
So at this point, is he still trying to reunite with her? Or...
No, they're done.
No, she stabbed him in the neck.
After she stabbed him, he was like, you know what?
If your
Family
sister,
reunion's over.
Yeah.
If your sister stabbed you in the neck,
There's not a lot.
I'd expect it. Jess, I hope you're listening.
it's all right, Jess. I still love you.
Holidays must be murder at your place.
Literally.
Yeah, usually.
So much fuckery going on in this house right now.
Jack Stone having none of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what the repair costs of this house would be?
Nothing?
I mean, if the landowners have any sense about them, they were planning on demolishing this house anyway. So he's really doing a public service right now.
Stupid fucking thing in my face and get the fuck out of here.
Fucking 2x4s.
2x4 by Metallica off load.
Yeah. Shoddy craftsmanship.
Too much fuckery going on.
Mm-hmm.
That pearl handle grip. What is this, Cobra? Although it's not a revolver, I know.
You wasted the kid.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna waste you. I need to watch that again.
I need to watch it for the first time.
Same here.
That can't be more than fucking $7 on Vudu. Like
Pretty sure it's on Netflix.
Cobra. I mean, I own it somewhere.
Oof. Man, she has seen better days.
Oh yeah, Rob Zombie talks about how she's a fucking trooper in this movie, dude.
Her face looks swole as fuck.
Yeah.
Get that swole on. You know she got that
Like
swole
John
on.
Cena.
You know she got that swole on. She fell face first onto the floor. Spear. What is he, Goldberg? It's over. Nah, just kidding.
Everyone keeps taking their time to shoot the fucker.
Well,
She needed to aim.
Yeah.
She's not the Terminator.
and she's been shot so
She's
many
not
times.
RoboCop. She's not Serpico.
Another crook cop.
Is it how he spells mayor?
He spells it like the horse.
Yeah.
M-A-R-E.
Cobra is not on Netflix.
Oh shit. Well, I have it
Sorry,
somewhere.
sorry, Cobra fans.
Yeah. Sorry, other guys.
don't
They have the
own
poster
it.
in it in the movie. Yeah, the end of this movie is awesome, and the scream she lets out is just fucking awesome. And then the how they contrast what's happening on screen, just well done, Rob. I think it's a great end
Like
to
you're,
a
like you're
it's a great end to
kissing
a-
a butthole that's exploding.
it's a great end to a horror movie, and I appreciate it.
Fantastic wingspan.
Oh God, it's old school, man.
Yeah, yeah. Vintage Jake Bozick.
Yeah.
Kill me.
Yeah. Yay! It's a family film. It's about family.
A family film.
Yeah.
Family film.
Robert Wolfgang Zombie. So,
Yeah, man. So that's Rob Zombie's Halloween, the 2007 one, anyway.
fucking feel good movie of the year.
Oh, the Weinsteins were a part of this.
Yeah, yeah, man. They produced the shit out of this. That and a COD who had been producing them since I think the 80s. But yeah, man. So, Josh, was this the first time you saw this film?
Second time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this was probably the first time I saw. Yeah, it was the first time I've seen the director's cut. But it had been
First for that.
and it had been years since I had seen it. Period. It's okay. it's all right. I'm still a fucking like 78 guy.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah.
not a either or though.
I mean, I feel for this one, it, at least in my opinion, takes a while to get to the good parts of it.
Scout Taylor Compton.
Earlier, you had mentioned, Chris, that you kind of like the keeping the mystique
Mm-hmm.
of Michael Myers. Are you still kind of, now that here we are at the end? Are you still kind of like
Like I kind of tried to pepper in, like I still like love the style of like the Rob Zombie's version, but in terms of like Michael Myers, like comparing the two, I still prefer the John Carpenter. But like if there were no such thing as the John Carpenter one, I think this would be an amazing movie. This is still a damn good slasher.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like trying to.
Whereas like the remake of like Nightmare on Elm Street, no.
Yeah.
Regardless of source material.
Well, it's like Friday the 13th and trying to explain the undying mysticism of Jason.
Well, they start that with Jason Lives.
Yeah.
Like, just don't do that. Just make him like an unstoppable
I don't know,
serial
man.
killer.
I like Lives.
Yeah. Baby Boo.
Yeah.
So it's cool. I mean, yeah, obviously the original ends with this song, or different, the original version. But
Yeah.
if you're interested,
Princesses.
you could see the continuation of the Laurie Strode, Rob Zombie Laurie Strode in Halloween 2. It's definitely not for the faint of heart, and it's pretty fucking nuts. But if this interested you in any way, check out Halloween 2. And then obviously definitely check out the at least the first two Halloween movies for the Michael Myers era. And then three is an interesting
Check
turn.
out 3.
Three,
It's
yeah.
weird.
3's okay. It's just not what you
Misguided and and
It's
done
int-
and done poorly in the sense that what the fuck were they thinking?
Yeah, it's interesting to see where they would have, were trying to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an okay horror movie. I think it would work a lot better if it didn't have the Halloween branding.
Yeah.
But that's
That was a kid's movie.
yeah.
I'm going to throw that. That was like a very intense, rough draft of like Halloween Town.
But yeah, man, this has been another installment of our Halloween Horror Nights. We'll be back with a special Halloween release, so keep an eye out. It's been another Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Night.